Well, just because I'm in my teens and I still go to school, don't think that I dream childish dreams. I'm nobody.
So the Ministox gets underway here tonight for their first outing of the official season. They were out in January, and it was that young man 696 who took the one of the wins along with Caitlin Mitchell, showing just how good a driver he would be in his very first meeting. So fast and furious stuff. 786, one of our other new drivers. So 696, Bailey Wilson leads the way onto the back straight. Caitlin Mitchell in second from 68, Charlie Burgoyne, and Burgoyne up the inside of Caitlin Mitchell for that second place. Stuart Shevell Jr. in 618, with Rhys Anderson in 858 forcing his way through. The champion of 29, David Philp Jr. also looking to try to make progress on the back of the pack. He tucks in just ahead of 136, Sean Boyle. So it's Bailey Wilson though in 696. Kyle Rogerson in the 88 car, and Lana Midler at the tail end of the field. Three-way battle for second then as 696 onto the back straight. 68, 854 and 618 battling for the other podium spots. Fast and furious stuff from the ORCI Ministox. 651 Shea Page and Sean Boyle, the clash here on home straight, but they've managed to keep things pointing in the right direction. So young Bailey Wilson though in 696, past Mr. Starter now. Charlie Burgoyne starting to close the gap in second, with Rhys Anderson in third. Those are our top three at the moment, from Stuart Shevell Jr. and 29, David Philp Jr. Both racing families steeped in the history of Scottish stock car racing. And Rhys Anderson's caught back up to 68, Charlie Burgoyne in the battle for second place. The bumper comes in from 858 around the pit bend and into the home straight. And those two are both now starting to catch our young white top driver of Bailey Wilson in 696. So first, second and third, as well as a battle for fourth between 618 and 29. So we're going to have a five-way train of cars here. The laps counting down. We've got 2 and a bit laps of the circuit to go, and our race leader's been caught. 68 Charlie Burgoyne side by side with Bailey Wilson, and here comes Rhys Anderson in with the bumper once more. Wilson drops down to third. 68 Charlie Burgoyne now at the front of the field, and here comes 29 David Philp Jr. up into fourth. Not a lot to choose between any of these drivers here. It's 2 racing laps to go. 68 it is from 854's Bailey Wilson now about to be relegated from third by the 29 driver. Around into the home straight then, and Rhys Anderson has certainly not given up the hope of snatching the lead here onto the final lap of the circuit. 68 leads into the pit bend. Rhys Anderson comes in but not able to shove 68 aside, and it's Charlie Burgoyne takes the win from Rhys Anderson in second as the rest of the field come around to conclude Ministox heat number 1. We've got a car stranded here on the entry to the home straight, and
My life I know all those when I'm young. And
so the green flag does drop this time on Ministox heat number 2. Gaggle of blue tops down the home straight. Cow Rogerson in a new car for him in car 88 as Caelan Mitchell takes up the running at the front of the field. Lana Midler passed by the pack with 3 and 4 abreast into the home straight. 52 Kieran Abernethy did very well to keep that pointing in the right direction. So they've all managed to get around in one piece as Caelan Mitchell has Bailey Wilson fighting back in 6.96. The young white top doing very well indeed, back up into the lead position. So Hiram, Scarum stuff from the young Ministox drivers. A reminder, these drivers aged just 11 to 15 out on track. Heat 1 winner 68 Charlie Burgoyne in a sandwich between 754 Finlay Gemmell. New race number for the 754 driver. Used to race under 051. So into the home straight comes 6.96, your race leader. 754 in second. Rhys Anderson though now up the inside of 754 in this battle with 68 Charlie Burgoyne moving through and into third, and 68 with the inside line. Just can't quite make the pass on 858 in this three-way battle for second. So the Ministox drivers never giving an inch, and very competitive and evenly matched out there. So it's 6.96 leading from 858 in second. So Bailey Wilson it is, and these lower graders making it hard for the star graders to make much of an impact as we reach half distance, half the race still to go. 651 Shea Page looking to close the gap as 480 Ollie Syme, who looked quick in practice, just not quite able to keep pace with the lead cars at this moment in time. So 6.96 on the outside line. Manages to keep it out of the wall though, but that's allowed 858 Rhys Anderson to close the gap. The lap boards are out and flying as Rhys Anderson now on the rear bumper of a race leader. 6.96 gets a shove into the pit bend. Out wide goes Bailey Wilson with 4 laps to go. Rhys Anderson trying to get up the inside and through for the lead, which he's managed to do now. Charlie Burgoyne challenging for that second place. Then Finlay Gemmell and David Phelps Jr. in the battle for third and fourth. So 858 from 68 and 696, 1, 2 and 3. Fast and furious stuff here tonight. And it's positions reversed from heat number 1 here. So 68 Charlie Burgoyne now through and past 858. So it's Charlie Burgoyne looking for his second win of the night. Rhys Anderson though back in the back bumper. They come into the home straight and round into the turnstile bay once more. Here comes 29 up the inside and squeezes through for second. Finlay Gemmell in the mix here as well. Bumper comes back in from 858. It's Charlie Burgoyne on the outside. Who's going to get to the flag at 68? Just takes the win from 29 in second. A brilliant Ministox race there from the young drivers, not giving an inch, and a photo finish almost on the line.
And please don't treat me like a child.
So Ministox let the Sparks Trophy final gets underway. Bailey Wilson in 696 away and flying, and oh, a huge rollover down the back straight. Charlie Burgoyne, he's not going to have a hat trick of
then I will be much too wiser. My own point of view has got to be known.
So we'll take two then on the Let the Sparks Fly trophy, and certainly Charlie Burgoyne going flying there, but just being checked over by the medics, but Charlie looking to be okay. So into the home straight, it's Bailey Wilson leading from Caitlin Mitchell and Kieran Abernethy. Ollie Simon in the back bumper of 29, David Philp Jr. Rhys Anderson once more very quick up to the front of the Blues. 618. Stuart Cheryl Jr. along with Finlay Gemmell and 754. The young white top though out and flying in the early stages of this. An extra couple laps race distance come meeting final time. That might serve 858 Rhys Anderson well, as he's now challenging for third place. Puts 52 Kieran Abernethy out of that third place spot. He's now on the rear bumper of Caitlin Mitchell, and Caitlin also moved aside, and 858 up and into second. So it's the white top though, leads by 3/4 of a length of a straight, but Rhys Anderson looking very quick indeed. The 29 driver unable to escape from 480 Ollie Simon at the moment. And 618 Stuart Cheryl Jr. up and into that third place podium spot now. The lights glistening on the side of 754 Finlay Gemmell as he goes down the back straight there with Shea Page close behind. The car presentation on these mini stocks probably the best we've ever seen. Bumpers go in from Shea Page as Caitlin Mitchell moves down a spot. So 696 Bailey Wilson maintaining his advantage over 858 Rhys Anderson at the moment as we reach half distance. Half the race still to go. Still plenty of laps to change this. There's a three-way battle for fourth developing onto the back straight. Shea Page 29 and 754 on the outside line. 29 comes in with a challenge on the back bumper of 651, and the 29 driver takes to the inside line, followed by Finlay Gemmell and 754, and then Ollie Simon involved in this four-car battle for fourth place. Absolutely fantastic stuff from the youngsters in the minis. This battle for fourth, not doing their endeavours to reach the front much good, because it's probably just slowing them all down a little bit. 696 using every inch of the track, still leading by half a length of a straight now as the other cars clatter off the home straight race wall. 29 and 651 in this battle royal for fourth place. So Bailey Wilson it is, 696 leading the way, only second at Racewall meeting. So 696, Bailey Wilson with 3 racing laps to go. 858, Rhys Anderson in that second place from 618. Stuart Cheryl Jr. now under threat from 29, the ORCI champion, David Philp Jr. 2 laps of the young white top, Bailey Wilson. Rhys Anderson is starting to close, but he's got a lot of distance to do so in the 1.5 laps of the race remaining. Nail-biting stuff for the Wilson team. It's last lap time for 696. Bailey Wilson, 858 Rhys Anderson as the spin goes in. Ollie Simon gets turned around here on the entry to the home straight. Ollie Simon facing in the right direction, but stranded here in the home straight. Checkered flags go out, and 696 takes the victory. His first Racewall final win for 696. Bailey Wilson, Rhys Anderson second, with 29 across the line in third. And in celebrations,